Yes. Right, guys, we're back. And I said we were going to get a surprise YouTuber creator, and he's here. It's Richard from
Lochnaw Smithy Off Grid.
So, you do housing. Do you want to sit up here?
Yeah,
Looks like we've got some decent lighting here. So you do property maintenance, don't you?
Through the week, I basically subcontract to a property investment company that buys and sells properties.
Okay.
So we deal with all the bad end of the market.
The bad end of the market, and there's plenty of that at the moment around here.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the northeast, it's rife, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, because it just seems like the northeast just gets forgotten about of England. But what do you do from? Plastering, electrics.
We do everything.
Everything.
We're doing 2 in Carlinhow just now.
Yeah, which is just about
over that hill.
2 miles away. Yeah.
And it's a strip out. It's kitchens out, bathroom out, new bathroom,
Full
kitchen. To a basic standard.
Yeah, to a basic standard. Yeah. So that'll be back to renting out.
They're back for sale.
Off to sale, right?
We're getting out of this area, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, the thing with tenants is they don't respect things, especially social tenants.
Yeah.
It's awful to say, guys. But they just don't care. They just, because they get the money paid for it, it's not their money. They just don't care about the house. Such as you and I, we take pride. Yeah. Well, my girlfriend Laura takes pride in the house. I do everything outside of it. But yeah, it's a shame. It really is. So you're down here doing that. That means that you're not doing anything back at home, though.
No, we're not. That's why everything's taken so long. It's just coming to a standstill.
It's an oxymoron, isn't it? You need the money to do the jobs, but then you need the time to do the jobs as well, but you need to make the money. So I was just asking you there what your YouTube name was. It was Lochnaw Smithy, wasn't it?
Lochnaw Smithy Off Grid.
So, and that's the area in Scotland?
It's a part of the local village, so we're just outside Leswalpstranrath, but it was a farming estate called Lochnor. Okay. So there's a castle there, so it's Lochnor Castle.
Oh, is it still there?
It's still there. Well,
parts of it, or?
Well, there's a new one.
Right.
I believe they moved it about 100 years ago. They knocked the old castle down and built a new one.
Nice, so there'll be a nice new castle to look at then.
Yeah.
And ruins.
And so they sold all the land off in the 50s.
Right.
They sold it to the nuns, who then rented it out, and it's got sold off about the millennium. I think it's about 2000
right,
got sold off.
So there's something like that in Whitby as well. There used to be a castle, Sneaton Castle, and that was owned by the nuns as well, and they've sold it on to wedding venues and things like that. So I think, they must get short of cash somewhere, the nuns.
I think they just realised the profit or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they realised it had gone up, and the castle itself and like the access roads and the woodland, the main woodland, got sold on to an insurance company from down near London somewhere.
Right, okay.
You never see them. But
No, you never do.
So,
So what you on with when you get back home then? Is it going to be all on video? I'm going to leave a link to Richard's channel as well. It'll be in the description, and go check him out. And
we're just trying to get the bothy finished to what we can do just now, the inside.
Yeah.
And then we've got a new off-grid solar system. We're on our...
Nice.
We started with a solar system 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Back then you didn't have the technology.
No.
You didn't have the equipment.
Lead acid are awful to keep on top of, aren't they?
Well, that was lorry batteries back then.
Oh, yeah.
2 solar panels and a wind turbine.
Yeah.
Batteries used to explode because they didn't charge up right.
We've got a balancing technology like there is now. Yeah.
We've got a lot newer system now that we've put 5 years ago.
Right.
But it's just not big enough.
Right.
So we're on to a much bigger system. I've just actually stopped at Penrith and bought somebody's equipment.
Yeah.
Because they've had a fancy system fitted. So I've bought their outback inverters and their computer equipment and chargers and stuff. So
not naming cash if you don't want to, but was that a good deal or
it was a very good deal. I offered him 500 cash on Facebook, and he waited for me to come down, and
excellent.
He was really happy.
So is that including batteries then, or have you got to?
No, I've already got enough batteries, but he has got his forklift batteries.
Right.
That the installers have told him are worth nothing, so I don't know whether to go back for them.
Everything's worth something, guys.
Yeah.
So that's that. So how was the boffy going on? What's the reason behind a boffy as well? Is that a Scottish name
for something?
It's a Scottish
term, so it's a bothy used to be like a building building attached to a farmsteading or attached to like the buildings around a castle.
Okay.
And it used to be a basic habitable space. So normally it'd be a sleeping loft, and it would be a room downstairs. So normally a single room with an open fire, and with somewhere to cook.
All right.
So that's why it's called that.
So nice and basic then, but it's going to be done real good for you, like how you.
Eventually, it's been done to a basic standard just now, to what budget there is.
Yeah.
And then in a few years' time, it'll be upgraded.
Are you moving into it?
Yes.
So there you go. You're building it for you then.
We're building it for us, but there was a strict budget. The budget was 12,000.
Yeah.
Because the cost of building materials has gone up, we're over budget. So that's why that's coming to a stop.
It is terrible, the cost of living at the moment and building materials. No wonder I've had so much work postponed because the budget that they set out, 10 grand for an extension on a rear of a house, used to cover it.
Yeah. Now
you're looking 15, 17, maybe even 20 with a full furnishing. So it's just ridiculous, guys. So you're down here for 2 weeks in Cali now.
We're down. Well, we're
in like local village.
We're down here this week to finish the first house that we started.
Yeah.
We're getting on with another one. Dependent on the likes of Howdens, if we can get the kitchen on time, we might be jumping onto one in Middlesbrough. But
plenty of work on them.
We've got plenty of work on. It's just getting materials just now.
Yeah, it's terrible. So we're sat in the sawmill shed at the moment. So obviously got the frontier behind us there, and you wanted to see that as well, didn't you? Because
the next building we're building, we're calling the Sawmill, but it's going to be a timber workshop basically.
Nice.
Because I've got what we call the big barn.
Yeah.
It was the neighbours that nicknamed that because they kept phoning the planners when it was going up. They kept calling it the big barn.
Damn neighbours, guys. You know it's always the case.
But the intention of the big barn is that's going to be my workshop where we're welding and cutting, and I don't really want to have sawdust and stuff, flammable
you
stuff.
Want to separate.
I want totally separate.
Absolutely. Just bear with us, guys. I seem to have tried to do this like a hero and hold the camera. It's just not working. I'm going to go get the tripod. So alright, we've got you on the tripod now. My arm was about to fall off there. I'm hoping the wind coming through here is not going to cause an issue. So yeah, you're going to get on with building another building, aren't you?
Yeah, so we're digging the site out this year. We've got to dig the site out, drain it, divert water. I've got all the materials to build that shed, but it's basically going to be an open fronted shed, probably with the sawmill in one end.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we need to do logs for our own use.
Yeah.
But I've got some machinery already. I've got a big Lister liner saw bench.
Have you?
Yeah, like an old thing.
What size blades on there?
I couldn't tell you.
Circular saw blade.
It's a circular saw. They were sold as like a farmer's sawmill, more just for like cutting wooden rails and.
That's right. Yeah, there's something that we've been looking for as well over like here. We've been looking for the old Foresters or the Stenners or something like that, but you know the efficiency on one of them saws, there's a lot of waste on the kerf of them blades. You know, you can't beat the bandsaw blades for the 1 point something mil kerf cut that you get with them, but there's just so much. I think this wind's going to cause something, but they're so much quicker if you're just ripping down some real crude material, like you say, fence rails, fence posts. Even boards, 1 inch boards.
We bought that because we've got loads of big joists. I think we've got 200 8x2, 16 foot brand new cancelled order wood. Yeah. And it was next to nothing, you know, it's like a 5 length or something.
So you were ripping them down in half, were you, maybe so?
Yeah, for side rails for the shed we'll probably rip them down to 4x2. Yeah. You know, and double up.
Which is ideal, you know. It's doubled your money for it. You know, it's cost you for now almost. So yeah, you've seen that, didn't you? And you've got, what size is the building again? You said you were going to build?
It's either going to be 80x40 or 80x50.
And that's a massive build, guys. I can't remember what this is. 10 metres by 3.5. So it's
30 by 10. This is.
So it's triple this. Yeah, it's going to be a good size. Yeah. Yeah. Height. As high as you can.
Yeah. It'll only be about 8 foot at the back.
Yeah.
And it'll be about either 12 or 14 at the front.
So now for pitch fall.
I normally do a fall of 2 foot over like 20 foot. Yeah. So yeah.
Building upstairs an attic, an annex.
No, not this time.
Fair play. It's all more wood and everything else that goes into it, though, isn't it? So yeah. So you were. So that's what you got on with. What's the weather like up there? Cold.
It's been cold. Normally it's not too bad with us, but it's been the east wind recently. Yeah. There was snow this weekend, and it's cold and miserable.
I know. It's getting warmer for us down here, but well, you're down here now, aren't you, for a little while, so hopefully you can reap that. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, Richard was in the area, and I was, you know, let's call by, see my terrible setup at the moment. There's things all over the place. It's got no organisation, but you know, it's just nice to meet some people that I've been watching your videos on YouTube, and I've got about 2 flicks before I'm fully up to date with your. So I flick twice and then I'm about there. So however many videos there is, but yeah, I do like watching your content, and it's interesting to see everybody's content as well, because you know, some things that you are doing, which I'm enjoying your timber framing stuff. Yeah, that's something I really would like to dive into at some point. I like watching what you've got going on there. I know you've got lads doing that, aren't you? But
yeah, I've got a friend that he used to actually work for our company, but I've known him for 18 years.
Right.
So he helps me on a Saturday. He enjoys doing like the scarf joints and the timber frame.
Yeah.
He's a plasterer to trade.
Right.
But so we both do that together, and I've got a friend's son. He's actually 18 now. He started as a wee boy. Yeah. He's just learning. He helps. He lifts. He's getting better at doing stuff. You know.
That's the best way. I mean, my sons aren't going to be having an easy ride with me. Believe me, guys, they will not. I don't believe in any of this. It's given. You work for it. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm glad that everything's going good for you, and you've got some good lads to work for you. I hope they're all right for you. And like I say, I look forward to watching your progress up there.
I actually found your channel through somebody. I think they're in New Zealand. They'd got a mini digger or something.
All right, yeah.
And they started talking about Every Day with Me. Nick, he recommended your channel. And then I think it was it Homestead and Uncontained?
In France.
I think they mentioned your channel as well.
Yeah, Ian and is it Ian? I can't remember. I should do, because I've watched their channel as well.
I'm watching this.
Yeah. And I'm like, sorry guys, I've just completely forgot your names. But yeah, Homestead and Uncontained. There's
they've got nearly the same digger as you, I think.
They bought a Chinese mini digger as well, and I think they're getting good use out of it. My God, that wind's got cold, hasn't it?
Especially, coming off that sea.
Well, no, it's going inland now. It's going out to sea. But yeah, I'm so grateful for other channels to say things like that, like go check out so and so, go check out so and so. It's just a really good way of trying to get small scale YouTubers out there that might have some absolutely fantastic and exciting content, but YouTube just doesn't plug that, does it? No. Very weird how YouTube works, but you know, that's the reason.
It's getting those subscribers that are watching to like, comment, and even share.
Yeah, even share. It's hard to share sometimes, because where do you share it? But yeah, I own for Wavy Wood Sawmill, which is what this is called. Yeah. I don't have any social media for this yet, just because I had a few red tape things I needed to get by. Yeah. So I've got no social media content for this other than YouTube. So to share it isn't sharing it anywhere for me. It's just only YouTube. So I've got no Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else there is out there. I hate TikTok, so I can't do TikTok. But yeah, I just full admiration to anyone who shouts out channels. So
yeah, like we do a wee bit of YouTube. Wee bit of Facebook. Yeah. But you get that much negative with Facebook. Yeah,
it's a troll area, isn't it? People can comment as much as they can on videos on YouTube, but Facebook.
But I can put a video on the off-grid group on Facebook.
Yeah, and get ripped apart by.
Get ripped apart, and I can put the same video on YouTube, and I put a video about. Just bought a Hyundai diesel generator, and I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, but people are interested as to how it goes on. And the comments on Facebook, do you know what I mean? And
that's not an off-grid generator.
No, I'm not just saying, oh, that's Chinese crap, and all this sort of stuff. And you're going, it's not Chinese, it's not actually made in China, but they just go and go and go. Whereas on like the video on YouTube, people are going, oh yeah, you know, really want to see a review at 6 months.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the thing, because not only you were doing a product review, or I'm sorry guys, I've moved you. People have looked at them yourself. You know, I've looked at stuff and I've gone straight to YouTube to see who's doing a review on them.
Yeah.
That was the thing about the Chinese diggers back. You know, the excavators coming off Alibaba 2 years ago. 1 year ago, sorry. There wasn't much on there.
No.
There was some stuff. It's wind, man. I think it's good
cold.
There was stuff on there, but it wasn't worth the review. So that's why I thought, you know what? I've already got a channel.
Yeah.
Let's dive in, spend some money badly. Cheers in front, and. Yeah, let's spend some money and get it reviewed for people. And I tell you what, I've had some really good feedback.
Yeah.
Some really horrible and negative feedback as well. Don't get me wrong, there has been some trolls on there. You know, buy China, buy cheap, buy crap. Yes, but you know what?
But equally, my brother-in-law works for JCB.
Right.
I can't really say what he does on YouTube, but the majority of their parts are now made in China, as most diggers are. So your hydraulic motors, and I think it's like anything, you've probably got 5 or 6 different grades in China.
Yes, yeah.
The cheapest mini digger, they're probably putting the cheapest parts.
Yeah, absolutely.
JCB, I know, are testing until destruction, and they're testing the parts before they put them in a digger.
That's right, yeah.
So, yeah, just the fact it's Chinese, maybe.
You're not wrong, because let's be honest, the first time I picked mine up and operated it, I was like, wow. But equally, a guy who has been operating excavators all his life said to me, that's 20 years old, that.
Yeah.
And it's an expired patent.
Yeah.
So all China's done is got an expired patent, whether it been JCB, Kubota, Bobcat, Takuchi or whatever, of the old style controls, and just went, we'll make that and we'll sell it cheap. And they are cheap. And you've just said about the cheap ones earlier.
They've probably already got the factories set up that have been making them and selling the parts to, say, Kubota or whatever, or Yanmar.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, because all parts are interchangeable with branded stuff, so it's branded parts. So don't ever think that. God, we're going to wrap this up.
It's cold, isn't it?
I've got some welding to do, so that's going to warm me up. But yeah, fantastic for you to come by. I really appreciate you taking some time out. Thank you.
Nice to see you, Sawmill.
So, thank you. In my messy work area.
The tractor.
And and the Kubota over there, which is now fixed as well. You know that, guys, because I'm working on the video. But yeah, go check out Rich's channel, Lochnaw Smithy Off Sustainable Living.
So, I think it's Off-Grid Small Old in Scotland. We had to kind of change it when they changed them tags at Christmas.
Yes, yeah. So go check him out. I'll leave his link down below. And yeah, let's hope everybody gives some support for Rich and his channel.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Nick.
Bye for now, guys.